so much for coming along. We know that when good quality property comes onto the market, it attracts a good quality crowd, and we thank you in advance for your competitive bidding in a few moments' time. Cassandra Washington, David Washington, long-term residents of this part of the world, they'll be marketing the property, assisting with your registrations here today and answering your questions. My name is Lindsay Warner, your auctioneer, and over the last 3 weeks Cassandra's been giving me updates on how the property's been looking in the marketplace, and what you told me about the interest is certainly being reinforced here today. Now I need to go through the legalities associated with auction, and as such the contract, the Form 1, all the contractually binding information has been available inside this magnificent kitchen for the last 30 minutes or so, available for the last 3 clear business days. I know that Cassandra has emailed that information out to many of you. So today you understand that you're bidding on a cash unconditional basis, not subject to finance or any other council approvals. When you bid today, you need to display your allocated number. We allocate your number against that bid. You are bidding subject to our reserve price, and once we reach or exceed that reserve price, the highest bidder at or above that number becomes a new owner of this home. At that time, we're going to give you a warm round of applause. That's to the highest bidder. The other bidders, they can cry on my shoulder, but that's a whole nother story. We'll invite you into your new home, ask you to complete and sign the contract and pay the specified and the agreed deposit. For all those people who have registered to bid here today, the deposit and the settlement date, which you put on the bidder registration form, that is the information which is going to be transposed exactly onto the contract. Also, once you are successful today, you will have an insurable interest in the home, and we strongly recommend you take out the appropriate insurance cover to protect all you've acquired here today. Now, included in the sale is all these magnificent improvements, the fixed floor coverings, your light fittings, your window treatments. Excluded are, now in the orchard, over that lovely covered area, there's about 25 small plants right along the boundary fence, which are about that high. They are going because they're part of the regeneration of the next piece of land that the current owners are travelling through. So there is those plants, and all the other big orchard plants will be still remaining from there. Now I point out that without council consent, not that it affects the structure or anything like that, but this beautiful pergola here does not have council consent. And the owners are going to make no application to get that approved, so you're buying it as it is. Also, the granny flat out the back, which is currently a livable space, does not have council approval to be a livable space. But it's beautiful. It's been done, it's been renovated, it's a solid building, and the kitchen was already in there when they bought the property, but they've just used it to facilitate all that this property has to offer, so I'll make that clear, and that's actually been written into the contract for you to see as well. So other than that, everything associated with the property, the title, etc. has been on display, and we're selling the property exactly as per the title, which has been available within the documentation. That's it. That's the legals. Are there any questions regarding the auction process or how the sale will be conducted here this afternoon? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I normally wear RM wear little boots. I've got shiny shoes on today, but as a country lad, I love this property. How good is this home? The side extension's only just been finished, and if they called it a mud room, it was that beautiful laundry with a shower and a toilet and all that lovely storage inside the home, all this magnificent extension. This property is significant, let alone the fact that there's a basketball court, there are sheds, there is an office, there is a granny's flat, magnificent orchard, pergola area, entertainment area, family play area. This home ticks more boxes than we've got boxes to tick. And it's here for very definite sale. The current owner is only the second owner of this property, and they've obviously developed it magnificently. And of course, come settlement day, I'm sure you'll be swelling with pride the fact that you've secured this property for you and your family for generations to come. In this current market, there's lots of interest, there's lots of registrations. So I've done my bit, you have to do your bit now, and I'll hand it over to you, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I'd you bid somewhere, perhaps in the upper $900,000 range to get us underway. Should be a fair and reasonable start. I'm in your hands. An opening bid and offer, please. Call it a bid. Where do you want to start? It's important to be last in this game, but I need somebody to be first with a bid. So $900,000, get us underway. Should be fair and reasonable start at that number, surely. The calm before the storm. The cart before the horse before the cart. What do you want to be? Come on, come on, come on. You've got about 12 registered bidders. You're playing ducks and drakes at the moment. You're wearing a mask. I can't read your lips, but you can read mine. Call it out. Well, this is interesting. I've got my last auction for the day. I can hang around if you like. We are going to negotiate with the highest bidder below the reserve price, but the reserve price is very good indeed. Something in the eights to get us underway. Happy to play with you at any level. If you put your hand up, you will be the highest bidder at this stage. You may be the lowest, but you'll be the highest. That's an oxymoron. Well, thanks for coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's been lovely. Is there $500,000 to get us going? 500,000, good bid. So is that 700?
650.
650. Your number? 650. That's how hard it needs to be at 650. And I'll simply round it up in 25s from here. At 650,000, we have our highest bidder. It could be your purchaser. At 650,000, looking for 675. All done and dusted. First call, second call, third, last, final call. I know. 675 with 3, 700 if you like. At 700 I've got now at 700 with our opening bidder. 725 is next. 725 with 3, 750 if you like.
40.
No, 750. 740. 740, 760 if you like. 760, 780 is next. That's $760,000. That's $760,000 first call. We done finished in silence. 760. Perhaps round me to 8 if you like. That's 700. 800. 800.
780.
Sorry.
780.
780. Thank you. Your number.
Number 10.
Number 10. That's 780. 800's next. 800 I've got. 820 if you like. Got to bid twice at my auctions, that's the rule. 820, 840. 840 I've got with 3. 860 now back here. 860. Number 1, wasn't it?
Sorry?
Number 10.
Number 10, sorry. Tipped it upside down. We're at 900 if you like. 860, thank you. 880 now. 900 if you like. Spent nothing yet. At $880,000, need 9 now, quickly. First call at $880,000. Second call. 900 I've got now with 10. At 900, 20, round me up. You're behind, you're in second spot now. Closest to me but furthest away. 900.
905?
905, 920, can I suggest that?
910.
I can suggest 920.
10.
910. Clarify. Make sure you're on the same page. At 910, 20 if you like. 915. 930. 20. 30 if you like. 920 we have. 25. 30. You're in second spot. At 925. Anybody else can join in on my left. I didn't mean to ignore you. At $925,000. With the starter light to come back at this stage. You were brave enough to start. You're brave enough to finish it. At $925,000. First call then. You need to join in now, ladies and gentlemen. Significant property, orchards, over 100,000 litres of water sitting here. You have the granny's flat, the shed with the office, the basketball ring, and in between that is this beautiful property. At 925.
930.
930. 950. 930 we have. Big bold bid might knock them out. Now you're in second. At $930,000. With number 1, number 10.
Is it on the market?
It's been on the market for 3 weeks.
Oh.
Are you bidding?
Does it reach?
Oh, I don't know. in my pocket. I can't see this piece of paper. Oh, let me check. Just kidding. There's some shopping list. Did you wish to be? You were there. 9:30. 40? 35. 9:35. And 40 if you like. Said that, shook your head before. No. Don't know whether I believe you or not. 9:35 here now. At $935,000, one big bold bid might get you there. Suggest 950. Don't like your body language, sir. One more, surely. One big bold bid to bring it home.
940.
940, and I need to show the number. Thank you, 940 with 10, 950. 45. At 945,000.
No.
You guys can join in now. At $945,000. First call at 945. Second call at 945. On my right. Third. Last and final call.
At, over here, Lindsay.
960.
1,000.
No,
What?
because I'd like 950.
Over here, Lindsay.
Oh no, I know that. 950.
Get a number one.
Yep, 950 with number one. Thanks, David. 950 I had. 960 be a good bid now. If the material going for pay, you're wearing sunglasses, I can't read your lips. I've got no idea what you're thinking. I do, I know what you think. I know you'd love to buy the home. 955, 970 surely. 960 then. Got a bid twice at my auctions. One bid of 5,000.
One bit of one.
You did that before.
Yeah, you take it now.
955, what about 960? Because otherwise she's going to get a 960.
We'll get there.
Will we? 956. 960? 57. 60. 58. 59. 60. We could have got there a lot quicker, couldn't we? My time management skills are being tested here. At $960,000. Okay, just checking with Cassandra. She's been talking to you all the time over the last 3 weeks. Just confirming we're selling, for lack of another number. At $960,000, now's the time to come back in. You know where you stand. You're not standing on your place. At $960,000. And selling for the lack of another bid. At $960,000. Here now with number one, got here early. First call. I'll take another 1,000 if it helps. Second call. I'm going to check my grocery list here. Yep, the zucchinis, I'm going to get them off the patch out the back. As you see, the zucchinis are included in the sale at $960,000 and selling. First call at $960,000. Second call and selling at $9. Are you worried?
No. Hurry up.
My job's to talk, your job's to bid. Definitely out. I know you'd like to go another 5. We don't have another one quite like this. I mentioned the cubby house, 2-storey, got a slide. That's included. The biggest brochure ever seen. There was that much stuff to talk about. Cassandra couldn't get it onto an A4. She needed 2 A3s just to fit in the basic stuff. $960,000 once, twice, third, last, final call on my left with number one. Good number. At $960,000, last chance, third, last, final call, going, and sold. declaration of the underbidders on behalf of Cassandra and David. Thank you for your attendance here today. For any other real estate in the area, speak to the team, the fellas who enjoy the day. Thank you for your attendance.